Tonight, the Music City Rodeo comes to a close. For the last time this year, the chutes will open, the gates will swing, and a new group of rodeo athletes will take their shot under the lights of Nashville. By the end of the night, the standings will be set, and Music City Rodeo champions will be determined. One last performance. One last opportunity. One last night of rodeo. I certainly hope you Cowboy Channel fans have been following the Music City Rodeo the last 2 nights, but if you haven't, if it's your first time to join us, here's the format and what you're looking at. Yes, this is the last performance, last chance to dance in Music City tonight to be a champion. The rough stock events that you'll see, only one go-around, just one head. They're all competing in the performances, different set of contestants tonight than you've seen the last 2 nights. The best score will win. Timed events, they went through some slack competition. 2 head in the slack earlier in the week, 2 full go-rounds. And they brought the best 30 back to the performances, and you're seeing actually the best 10 basically that have the best chance of winning tonight in those timed events. The barrel racing, similar to the other timed events, except just one go-round in the slack, and then they brought the best 36, the fastest 36, back to the performances, 12 each of the 3 performances, and of course, it's on the average, so when the timed events are all done, it'll be the total on 3 head, barrel racing total on 2 heads. So that's what it looks like as far as what you're going to see tonight, and as I said, those timed events, barrel racing, all the timed events, the best contestants with the biggest chances are out tonight on a Saturday. As far as the bareback riding, the first event, you're looking at not only the NFR average champion last year at his first NFR, that's Sam Peterson, but he's also the returning champion of this rodeo in Music City last year. Now, he's number 20 in the world, over 36,000 that he's got on the season, and you see it right there. Okay, yeah, I get it. He's outside the top 15, but that's okay. A big win here in Nashville could put him right back inside the top 15 in the world. This is his 4th year in professional rodeo. He's getting close to $750,000 in career earnings. But here's the deal about Sam Peterson. It's a pretty stacked deck of bareback riders, if you ask me, as far as who's going to be the champion. Now, they're also trying to beat a former world champion. Keenan Hayes and Luke Thrash are splitting the win right now with 88 points. In fact, that's exactly what Sam Peterson won this rodeo with a year ago, was an 88. But look at there. My goodness, R.C. Landingham, we teased him going to break. Orrin Larson's got a great horse, Cosmic Stardust. If you happen to talk on Rodeo Live, just earlier before this show, they were talking about the Canadian, bareback rider. There's Jacob Lee's number 4 in the world. RC's number 6 in the world. There's Clayton Bigelow, the 2019 world champ. Wasey Schaller, you're going to see him in both of his events tonight. Let's get you into the first set of bareback riding.
Oklahoma has what it takes to steal the J45 away from our leaders. Here's Carson. Rocking back and forth. We're off to a start. As the Badlands Cowboy looks for a comfortable spot on Tennessee soil, he's going to be 84 points. Just to show you how tough everything is, 84 is 13th. Yeah. Pair of 88s at the top, 87, 86 and a half to be in the top 4. As we go down to Blackfoot, Idaho, Sage Allen on a world champion bucking horse called Lunatic Heaven. Okay, Weston Timmerman, my apologies. Weston Timmerman of Columbus, Montana. Weston Timmerman on Monkey Wrench, the 2024 NFR qualifier, the same year he won the Rookie of the Year. The Big Sky Country trying to make a little noise. That is not the dismount we wanted. But a strong ride will put him in the top 3. How about 7 points? Sherwood Park, Alberta. The Canuck and another Rookie of the Year inside the Coors Banquet Bucket Chute, Cody Lamb. Guitar picker. He's got a horse from Penthouse Pro Rodeo. They were 91 on in Corpus. This is Watermelon Moonshine. Strum on it, Biggin. What a great bucking horse. For a guy that knows how to use a guitar, he sure wants one. As they tabulate the scores, what can you say for 88 and a half? But don't go to bed just yet. Mount Pleasant, Tennessee sends us Jacob Rain. Let me try that again. I said he's from Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. National Finals horse from the Brookmans underneath him, called Apollo. Put up some big numbers on this bay. Well, I don't know who they named the horse after, but just in case, it was Apollo Creed. He will win this boxing match against the kid from the Rocky Country of Mount Pleasant. Folks, he's a volunteer state cowboy. Let's pick up Jacob. Adrian! Owen Bruyette. Out Bucket Chute. St. Francisville, Louisiana. Love the name of this horse from Penthouse. This is Minnesota Joe. They were 87 and a half on this horse in Columbia, South Carolina. Cowboy won Ocala and Lake City. Southeastern Circuit Finals standout. See what he's got for Nashville. Telling you what, we may have the strongest pen of bucking horses for the last night. Each and every one of them is going to test you, and you're going to see that reflected in the score. Half for the horse on how hard he is to ride, half for the Cowboy, and it'll be 80 points, 8-0 for the Cajun. So from the Cajuns, we take you to Canada. Orrin Larson, a National Finals Cowboy on a National Finals bucking horse called Cosmic Stardust. Two-time collegiate champ. He's creeping up on the $1 million mark. Would love to get him just enough to make it $2 million. $1.98 million. So he's only about 20,000 shy. As he packs that hand inside. In the Tennessee Equine Hospital Bucket Chute. Orrin currently number 21 in the world, top 15, qualified in the national finals. He would love to be there to make it double digits, trip number 10. Oh, Canada, here we come. Cosmic Stardust getting stuck in the spin cycle. As the dirt flies in Bridgestone Arena. And it will not be enough to get him the check he wanted. 81 and a half for Orrin. Folks, if you would like to enjoy the concert on the dirt, then look up to our video boards as we show you a QR code that can get you VIP access to watch John party a little bit later on and upgrade your experience. Speaking of upgrades, we would like to welcome one of our Nashville artists behind the scenes. Please give a Music City welcome to Ernest. Here comes another rematch. Jacob Lees of Caldwell, Idaho, has a horse called Brazos. Wacy Shala was 90 in. And Jacob, the man from the Treasure Valley, is riding possibly better than we have ever seen him before. See if we can change his stars. Put a little bit more cash in his bank account. There is no let up in these bucking horses. They are going to jerk on the end of your arm for the entire 8. We needed to be 88 and a half. We're going to be about 10 and a half shy, 78. 78 for Jacob. What a comeback it is for R.C. Landingham. He is back in Nashville. No struggles this time around. Hat Creek, California. And a paint horse underneath him called Broken Button of Smith. Come on, folks, bail him out. He's trying to arrest the remainder of the competition. Boy. Keep it gangster. Well, speaking of gangsters, Sage Allen has a world champion bucking horse underneath him called Lunatic Heaven. They were just 93 on this horse in Watford City. Cade Berry was 93 and a half on him in Cheyenne. This could change the trajectory of Sage Allen's whole career. Okay, let me tell you the rest of the story. That young man is 22 years old. He's looking to go to his first national finals rodeo, but you got to see why that horse is a world champion. Give it up for the bucking horses. It only comes together for 75. That was about. But speaking of world champions, here comes Clements, California's Clayton Bigelow, the 19 champ of the world who has dominated the West Coast. Won Lakeside, Oakdale, and Clovis, California all last month. He's number 11 in the world. And he's got a rematch on a Raptor S horse called Risky Business. This national finals horse, they were 91 and a half on in Cheyenne. There ain't nothing risky about that. That's all about trying to cash a check. As he gets his hand out of that rigging and we set a world champion down. How much noise can you make for 84 and a half and a top 10 score?
going to be all the way up here.
Perfect.
I would go on the other side.
So now it's your defending champion, Sam Peterson of Helena, Montana. Got a Brookman horse called Corona Time underneath him. So will it be Cody Lamb or Sam Peterson? It comes down to just this in the Boot Barn Bareback Riding. Okay, Sammy boy. Shove that left hand in the rigging. Wants this horse standing right because he understands what it takes to leave here with a J45. 1 might not be good enough. 2 would be even better. Let's pop a top with Corona Time. You cannot touch the horse with your free hand, and Corona Time gave our defending champ quite a bit of power underneath him. As you see his free arm come down before the 8-second requirement on our Tennessee Ford Dealers replay, so it's going to be a no score. Friends, tell our defending champion of the inaugural Music City Rodeo, thank you for coming back. But that means
I thought we would get us some big scores tonight. That's exactly what we did. You watch guys like R.C. Landingham, Weston Timmerman put their name on that leaderboard. They're going to get some good checks out of Music City, but the guy that's going to get the best check of all is Cody Lamb. How interesting is that? Top 40 in the world standings, the Canadian bareback rider, but this big win and big money that it's going to get him, it's going to jump him in the standings, probably jumping 10 or 15 spots in the world standings. Cody Lamb is standing by with our very own Katie Lucas to talk about the win.
Well, I think it's pretty fitting that our singing cowboy gets the win here in Nashville. I know this one is big for you, Cody Lamb, but you posted a big-time score thanks to Penthouse Pro Rodeo's Watermelon Moonshine. Why was that the opponent that you needed tonight to win?
Yeah, honestly, I was a replacement spot here. Didn't even get in, so when I seen this as a horse I knew it was a tremendous opportunity. I just had to do my job.
I feel like the stars were aligning as well. I know music has been such an important part of your mental game. You've written so much in the times you've had to sit out. So what does it mean for you personally to get the win here and get the Gibson guitar?
Yeah, Katie, it's been a rough year already. I lost my dad in January, and rodeo's been a bit of a struggle since then. But days like today, this means a lot to me. And thank you to Gibson Guitars, and thank you to my family and everybody that keeps supporting me. This is a dream come true.
We were just handed your buckle as well. As you look down at this guitar and you think of everything that you have gone through this year, how special is this moment?
Yeah, unbelievable. I don't have the words for it.
I don't think it needs any more words. Cody Lamb, your bareback riding champion.
There's a look at it. You see Cash Rob 8-2. There's Colin Fox just behind him at 8-4. That's the number one rookie right now of this season. The Resist All rookie race, of course, Riley Duvall, kind of the veteran of the bunch. Shane Fry, I know he's way out there at 17-5, but the thing is, he did make one really, really good run. In fact, he won the first round here earlier in the week at Music City. Wyatt Fields, he's following right in his dad, Brian Fields' footsteps. His dad made the National Finals Rodeo. Now Wyatt trying to follow right on in. Let's get into this go-round. This semi-round is led by a 4.1 if they want to win it.
Quit reading the comments.
It's going to be a miserable night.
You got it, Wyatt.
Dude! Hey, there's your cow!
He knows that.
Oh, that's a big boy. There's your cow, sir.
But look, if you watch the replay,
yeah,
this steer ducked away faster than your prom date.
She kind of looked like that, too. Wah, wah, wah. That guy right there.
I didn't know your prom date had horns growing out of her head, but you...
Her daddy did when I got her home about 1:30 in the morning, I promise you that. That guy looked just like Zach Top that was bulldogging. Did you see him? It might have been.
You never lie, do you?
No, I don't. Look at you on.
They know it. Shane Fry, Duncan, Oklahoma. There we go. 5 and 7. 5 and 7 as we start hitting all the right keys. Big thank you to Alley Land and Fencing, along with the Tennessee Equine Hospital with 24/7 care and 30 years in the business.
That thing was mad. He was like a bucket horse down there. Did you see that? How you doing, sir?
Tell you what, buddy, you look like you're feeling good. You're strutting around like a banty rooster today. Here comes the Culligan man.
Take a picture, lady. Come on.
Clayton Culligan. Be nice to the patrons. Southeastern Circuit Finals champ from Okeechobee, Florida. That is Big Lake country.
And Gators, like you.
You dang right.
Chomp, chomp.
Come on, Clayton. Reach out. Oh, no. The steer hung a leg.
Well.
So 9 and 1.
Boy, that'd make a pretty rug.
Robbie.
Sorry. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hey, Nashville, beef is what's for dinner, ain't it? All you people that eat tofu and salads and you vegans, you're going to live 12 days longer than the rest of us. And you're going to be all pink and pale. Not have a body like this.
Robbie, please cover that up. Some people just had dinner.
Sorry.
Riley Duvall, Chakota, Oklahoma, 4-time NFR qualifier. Give him the uppercut. 8-6. I can't believe you were telling me before the rodeo that you thought you could beat Riley Duvall in a boxing match.
You're out of your mind.
Oh. Yeah, he's definitely taller than you and probably has a longer reach.
He did. He said, not today. You'll be okay. He doesn't know that I have a tangerine belt in Jukwando.
You mean Taekwondo?
No, Jukwando, it's a different one.
Oh.
I got it offline from Sally Struthers.
Sounds like Timu to me.
It is. It's the Timu version.
Chance Howard, Sallisaw, Oklahoma. 6'6", 225. He can change a light bulb standing flat-footed. Come on, Chance. Hat comes off. It doesn't matter. 5 and 5 for the long, tall Arkansas turned Okie.
That's a big boy. He could duck hunt with a rake. You know, I'm 6'2" on eHarmony.
You don't say.
Yes.
I thought you got off eHarmony. I thought you were a farmers only guy now.
Well, I was, but there was too many cows. No, I'm off all of them now. I have a beautiful girlfriend. She's standing over there giving me the stink eye right now. I said that. I'm just kidding. Hello. Hi. How are you?
Oh, my gosh.
What?
There's too many cows.
Yeah.
Cody Devers, Perryton, Texas. 2-time Wrangler National Finals qualifier. Grabs a hold. Oh, no. No, hold on. Hold on. All right. Everything was good. No barrier. 4.4. It's good for Devers. Yeah, the pigtail traveled out, so it was a clean call at the line. So we take it now to Southwest Ranches, Florida, with a third-generation cowboy whose grandpa, Troy Weekly, just got inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame. They'll celebrate that later this summer.
Oh, yeah. It's where we all started.
Yes, sir. Back in the old 5-star day.
You better believe it.
Trey Weekly, a little longer than he wanted to be on his first 2. See if we can play catch up. He's got the all-around hand, Juan Alcazar on the right side, doing the hazing for him on the Tito's time event into the arena. Come on, Trey.
Yep. He needed to be that 6'6" guy to do that.
But you know what, folks? He's a young man that's just starting out his career. Let him know that in 2027 we want to see him back. No time.
Go on. I got him.
You got what?
Got the steer.
Oh.
I help.
Okay. You're Mr. Healthy Helperson?
That's me.
Okay. Manville, Texas. Every time I say that town's name, it makes me think of Varsity Blues.
Oh.
That's right. Colin Fox.
You go to prom with me.
Hey, Miss Davis.
Hey, Miss Davis. You go to prom with me.
Colin's number 12 in the world. He was 8-4 on 2. Let's add another one to it. Yes. $5.9. Guys, he's one of the top 4 steer wrestlers. Give him some love. Figured I'd give him a holler. Levi Rudd of Chelsea, Oklahoma. One of the top 50 cowboys in the world.
Billy Bob.
We're still tipping steers. Hard running red. Way to go, Levi. 4.9. One of the top 4 times in the 3rd round. Give it up for the Okie. But speaking of football, the young man that comes in as your number 1 contender is built like a fullback. Cash Robb is a heavy hitter. He's number 6 in the world. Past champion of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Flipped the win in Corpus to get himself a surfboard. How cool would it be in the last 3 weeks to get a surfboard and a 45 Gibson? Look how calm he is. He's here to chew bubble gum and steers, and that gum's starting to lose its flavor. Come on, Cash, make a deposit. 5-4. Now, it's not going to move the go-round. But, friends, for the 2nd event in a row, you have watched the number 1 man. Give it up for your champion, Cash Robb of Altamont, Utah.
Cash is headed out of that arena so he can go get ready to visit with Katie Lucas, but he is going to be your champion. Chase Crane's actually going to get the win in this round at 4-1. Remember, he's dealing with that injury that he sustained just a couple of weeks ago. Cody Devers, you watched him tonight. He's going to have 2nd place money in this 3rd round, the semifinals round they call it. But there's a look at it. Cash Robb just ahead of the reigning champion of the world, Tucker Allen, who needs some money stacked up on this season. Tucker's been having a pretty slow season after he won the world title back there in December in Las Vegas. Cash Robb, though, he is the best, 2/10 faster than the champion of the world. Let's get to Cash Robb as he's ready to visit with Katie.
What a run for Cash Robb to seal the deal here in Nashville. Cash, you were leading on 2 going into this 3rd and final go-round, but did that allow you to back off the gas at all?
A little bit. I had a good start. Probably should have been a lot faster, but, it worked out. And just go catch them and throw them down, and it worked out.
We talked to our stats guys before you nodded your head. You needed to be 5-6. You were 5-4 to win the title. Did you know the situation that was playing out before you?
Oh, for sure. You kind of have an idea of what you need to be going in, and at least I try to have an idea, and, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it worked out tonight.
It is so good to see you at the top of your game once again, top 15 in the world, hopefully looking to get back to the National Finals Rodeo. How hard have you worked to get back to moments like this?
Oh, really hard. Last year kind of sucked and everything, but this year's been going good, so hopefully back in Vegas.
Hey, funny how motivating sitting out a season is. Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you, Kate.
Cash Rob, your champion in the steer wrestling.
Team roping time. They're in Music City and Nashville, Tennessee. And Cooper Freeman and Corbin Rice, those guys are number 1 in the world standings. Big part of that is because they are the Rodeo Houston champions from just a couple of months ago. But the thing is, they've stayed there. They've held on in that number 1 spot. And the thing is, they're doing good in Music City as well because, they were pretty good in the first 2 rounds. When you look at it, they're down there, let's see, they're about 11-3 on 2 steers. So listen to this. When you think about it, the average is being led by 15-2 right now. So guys can easily make those. They're leading this round with a 3-9, couple 3-9. So it's pretty easy to be 4 in this arena. Of course, Jonathan Torres, Nelson White, they're good on a couple of steers. So is, let's see, who else they got on there? Jake Smith, Douglas Rich. They're a part of that as well. So those are just a few for you to watch out for and see what's going to take place in the team roping. Like I said, they're trying to beat a 3-9 as far as the fast time, 15-2 in the average.
Yost and Reno Gonzalez. Florida and Georgia putting aside their differences. 2 horns, now we need 2 feet. Reno's got it. 5 seconds flat. 5 seconds flat. All right, so speaking of the South, do we have anybody here in attendance from the Peach State of Georgia? Okay.
Whereabouts y'all from in Georgia? They play football there occasionally.
Where at? Where
Georgia.
are they from? You just asked the question, but you didn't answer it.
Well, I know. Well, there was too many of them. Are you from Georgia? Whereabouts? Noonan, Georgia, home of Alan Jackson. Yep. I live about 3 trailer parks over from you.
Logan Graham and Cole Walker. Emmett, Arkansas. Sparta, Tennessee. But sadly, it was over before it started. No time. All right, buddy. You're going to like this next duo.
Is it
you got
dynamic?
You got a 2-time world champion on the head side by the name of Clay Smith. You got a 2-time NFR qualifier on the heel side named Colby Payne. Colby won Denver and Austin. Clay is over the $2 million mark as a team roping header. You're going to see his younger brother here in just a little bit. They were both featured as young men on the Jay Leno Tonight Show. That's right. Problem is, that was about 2.5 decades ago. They're grown men now. And they have illustrious careers when it comes to roping steers. 2 horns? No. No time. Friends, speaking of world champions, our 2025 world champions got a very special opportunity to go to the White House. And we want to say thank you to a young lady that helped put all that together for our Cowboys and Cowgirls. Please welcome Miss Joanna Hollis, who is very instrumental in bringing Cowboys and Cowgirls to the White House to meet the president. Speaking of big moments, Corbin Rice and Cooper Freeman had a huge moment after they won Rodeo Houston. They are the number 1 team in the world from Hobbs, New Mexico and Carthage, Missouri. They've had 2 clean runs so far to be where they are tonight. Why not pad those stats, gentlemen? Keep making those bank transactions happen. We'd love to crown you as world champs. But it's the one that got away. No time. Robbie,
Yes.
The next team has a header that is from the peach capital of Alabama. Is there anyone here tonight from Alabama?
Oh, yeah. Roll Tide. That's me. Let me hear you. Go Vols.
You can't, Robbie.
I can't. I'm a clown. That's so elementary of you.
That goes without question. Nelson Wyatt. He's from Alabama. The healer, Jonathan Torres, the Floridian. These guys won the shoot. They're number.
Cool part.
A good guitar solo. The head loop does not go on, so no time.
Coolest thing so far that's happened.
What?
Oh, Lamb. You know, he's a guitar playing dude, the bareback rider that won the bareback rider.
Yes, Cody.
And he looks right over there at me and he goes, holy beep, I just won Nashville and got me a J45 guitar. Of all the people in the world that needed that.
Is that not awesome?
You ain't kidding. That's why I love this place. That's why everybody wants this rodeo. It's so good.
Well, here comes Bradley Massey and Zach Mabry, a few dear friends of mine. Perry, Florida, and Piedmont, Alabama. Southeastern Circuit champs. The long-haired wonder from the coastal bend of Florida on the head side. And the smooth-talking southern gentleman on that beautiful blue roan. We got him caught on the front, little awkward turn. Catch one hind leg. That'll make him 10-9. 10-9 with the penalty of 5 for Bradley and Zach. Robbie, are you trying to get phone numbers again?
No, I know these people. They used to have fighting bulls. I'm not messing with them. They're scary. Great stock contractors.
That lady, she's wearing a bandana. I think she could take you.
I know, and what was your first name? What's your name? It's your birthday. Oh, never mind.
Robbie, you're never supposed to ask a woman how old she is.
I didn't ask her how old she was. I said, is it your birthday?
Oh.
Everybody has one.
Jackson Tucker. Caesar De La Cruz. Young man from North Carolina. Matched up with an Arizona veteran. Come on, Caesar.
Yeah.
11-1.
Okay.
With that 5-second penalty. Now, what do you got, Robbie?
Everybody in this section right here.
Okay.
That dude is asleep. Let's all leave.
You're kidding. No. He's not asleep. He is passed out.
You're back.
Hey, hold on. I do want to make a public service announcement. Robbie?
Yes.
For everyone that commits any sort of sin tonight on Broadway,
yes.
if you go to the other end of the street, there are plenty of churches where you can get saved.
Yes, you can. That's right. Hey, welcome back. Everybody welcome him back.
He's going to make it.
Just don't look in the mirror. I had a magic marker.
Jake Smith and Douglas Rich, pair of NFR qualifiers. Smart shooting, boys. That's all they needed was a clean run. And now for the third event in a row, you have watched the top competitors. Smith and Rich are now number 1 in the team roping. Back to North Carolina, where the header's from, Corey Kidd. He won Jackson with Carson Johnson of Casper, Wyoming. Hello, Jackson. 17-6 is what they bring to tonight for the number 17 and number 15 man of the world, respectively. Good start. Really good steer. 2. You rope like that, you can get whatever you want. Bam. Then there was 1. A Louisiana tandem by the name of Landon Smith and Jacob Dixon. They won Lafayette. If you're in Alabama, it's Lafayette.
Lafayette, if you're in Alabama.
Maybe that was Georgia. It's different. Maybe it's Lafayette, Tennessee. I don't know. I feel like every state in the South has one of these towns.
They do. Lafayette, Louisiana, Lafayette, Alabama, and Lafayette, Georgia. That's it.
Settle them down, Landon. They were a little long on their first 2 steers. So they are looking at go round 3 and that 3 and 9. Try and be one of the faster times. Clean at the line, clean in the field, 4.2. We did it back to back. That is $1 million baby.
That's going to bring the curtain down on the team roping in Nashville. That's what the go round looks like. This third round, they called it the semifinals round. That's basically the round that's been taking place over the last 3 nights of the performances. Those guys, Kidd and Johnson, of course, Smith and Dixon. That's just what happened tonight. The 4-2 that you actually saw, 2 of them. That's actually going to put them, like 4th and 5th in the go round, I believe. 3-9's actually going to, a couple of 3-9s is actually going to win the entire go round. But there's the big news. That's the big story of what happened tonight, because Jake Smith and Douglas Rich, 15-1 on 3 head of steers, just 1/10 of a second ahead of the guys that had the lead, Marcus Terrell, Chase Graves, coming into tonight. And in my opinion, Jake Smith and Douglas Rich just made a businessman run. They knew it was kind of wide open for them. It's exactly what they did. Let's get down to Katie and hear what they have to say about it.
Well, Jake Smith and Douglas Rich were flawless to get the win in the team roping, but you had to be flawless, guys, for the championship. You won by just 1/10 of a second. What was the secret to success in this 3-round battle that you just went through?
It was huge. We had a great steer on our first round, and we was able to win the first round, and then that kind of set everything else up to where whenever it flipped in the second round, we knew how fast we had to be decent in the average, and then the same thing where towards the end right here, and all the other guys had already went. And so we knew what we needed to do, and it's always good to capitalize on what you need to do.
The situation was playing out perfectly, but the atmosphere in here is electric. How do you harness the power of the crowd here and not let it overwhelm you?
I think we just had to catch, make a decent run to win third or better, and so that's what we tried to do. But this rodeo is awesome, and we were glad to do our job and get it done.
I have to say, guys, you look pretty cool holding your 2 guitars. We're going to get you a couple of them, maybe some singing, some guitar work in your future now?
Probably not, but my kids, I'm sure they'll have fun for sure. They like singing and dancing and stuff. They'll be tickled to death.
Yeah, that's going to be a great prize to take home to the family for both of these guys.
How about saddle bronc riding? Brody Cress, top 25 in the world standings. Of course, he's a 3-time NFR average champion. And the thing is, sure, he's outside the top 15, but don't you worry about Brody Cress. He's been to the NFR almost 10 times. In fact, 9 trips to the National Finals Rodeo, but he's got a great bucking horse from Troy Bradshaw and Penthouse Pro Rodeo. Remember, they won the bareback riding earlier tonight on one of Troy's horses, Painted Habitat in the bronc riding. That is a horse that normally they're about 85 to 87, maybe even a little more every time they get on this horse. In fact, Damian Brennan just won a pile of money on that horse down in Corpus Christi. Was 88 on that horse just, about a month ago, I guess. But here's the deal. Darcy Rattle, that's the co-champion of the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. That's a good NFR horse. The State Smith is in Cancun Moon. Of course, you got to talk about Ryder Wright, Bobby Show, Stetson Wright, Cool Hand Luke. That's an NFR bucking horse with the champ Stetson. And of course, Ryder's good horse as well. So many good broncs in here. Chase Brooks has got a good one as well. This bronc ride get electric. It's going to have to. 87.5 by Damian Brennan leads it. There's Darcy, the Australian, to kick us off.
Moon. Come on, Dawson. That lady in the front row didn't want a Cowboy. She was running for cover. But I'll tell you who was hooked for the entire 8. The Australian Cowboy. Horse floats to the right. The point. We're literally just getting started. Layton Green of Millerville, Alberta, Canada. Just crossed the $1 million mark. Chisholm Trail, another national finals bucking horse from Smith Pro Rodeos. Southpaw Cowboy climbs in the Coors bucking chute. As we look at 88, 87 and a half, 87, 86, top 4 scores in our Hattie B Saddle Bronc riding. Layton talking to the stock contractor, wanting to know, is this how the horse operates? Is this how he stands? Wants to make sure first jump out he can keep his spurs in contact with the neck of the horse and over the shoulders. That's called the mark out rule. You have to do it to make a qualified ride. That's why we talked about it. There's a yellow flag on the ground. Watch the Cowboy's left foot. It has to be above the shoulder of the horse with the point of the spur in contact. Does he do it? That left foot looked like it was moving, so it is going to be a no score. Folks, if you will, let's pick up that Canadian Cowboy and thank him for coming to town. Love this next matchup for Chase Brooks. He, too, collected a surfboard in Corpus Christi as he resides in the Tractor Supply bucket chute on a national finals bucker from Pit House called Bob's Alibi. I don't know which Bob they're talking about, but the Bobs I know definitely need an alibi. Don't let the slow motion of that horse fool you. There's a lot of power underneath that Montana man. As the horse tries to rub him off first jump out, he's able to stay aboard. 82 points, 82 for Brooks. To the Badlands we travel. Wadley Sharon of Ordway, Colorado. He's almost to the Badlands. 21-year-old champ of the Prairie Circuit Finals. Love the name of this horse underneath him. This horse was named after a 6'6" rodeo announcer named Roger Mooney. This is Cotton Candy. Three Hills Rodeo bringing you this paint bronc, and it's a good one. It's been featured at the National Finals Rodeo, but no one has made an 8-second qualified ride on this horse this year. Can Wadley be the first man to do it? But right now, you have to wait on your Cotton Candy.
Uh-oh. Well, that's one way to do it.
I think the horse got nervous because I said Roger Mooney. Come on, Wadley! Keep it up, buddy! Clock says 8. That's the first time that horse has been ridden this year.
Whoa, baby.
He had some troubles along the way, so he's not going to like the score, but 81 points, 81 for Whately Sharon. Now we go to New Underwood, South Dakota, and East and West. Bad Habit, another national finals bucking horse from Penthouse. They were 87.5 on this horse in Charlottesville. "22-year-old says, let me off this thing. Come on, Nashville, give it up for the Badlands Bad Man." And the verdict says 75 points. I'm sensing some hostility in the womb. Folks, if you like that score, why don't you tell them about it? I know. It feels better, but it changes nothing. It's very cathartic. Here comes Brody Cress. Hillsdale, Wyoming. Painted Habitat. Damian Brennan rode this horse for a bunch of points in Corpus Christi. Penthouse bucker called Painted Habitat. Brody Cress making sure that the $2 million man is ready for this one. Nashville, you've watched enough to know. If you like it, why don't you tell him about it? The numbers come in, 86.5 for Brody. All right, folks. We reminded you a little bit earlier. We also want to remind you one more time. If you'll look up, we'll show you the QR code that'll give you access for the concert on the dirt. You can upgrade your experience when you watch John Party a little bit later on. So, scan that QR code if you want to be part of it.
Do you have to solve the crossword puzzle?
No, that's a QR code.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, speaking of great celebrity talent, how about we give a Nashville welcome to Jacob and Jordan Davis up here on the platform. Let's keep riding bucking horses. Coors Bucket Chute. Love this guy from Morse, Texas. God Scalliard, collegiate champ, Texas Circuit Finals champ. Chester, the little sorrel from Smith. Keep on scratching, Double G. Well, as I mentioned earlier, half the score comes from how well the Cowboy rides, the other half, how well the horse bucks. The judges didn't think he did enough, so they're going to offer him an opportunity for a re-ride. You guys want to see him do it again? See what Gus decides to do. He will be taking the re-ride. We'll see him here in just a little bit. All right, folks. For those of you that are sports fans, you are literally going to watch a living legend for the first of 2 times tonight. Next to go is the number 2 man in the world, a 10-time world champion that this weekend could cross the $4 million mark. We are talking about Stetson Wright of Beaver, Utah. He's got a horse called Cool Hand Luke. Stetson just this year won Rodeo Houston, San Antone, Redding, and Logandale. A lot of people would call that a career. He calls it 2026. He is so talented. Just another Saturday night for the 10-time champ of the world. Strum on it, big dog, 89 and a half. All right, for all you line dancers, get the toe tapping. Tennessee Equine Hospital. Oh, look, Theo Vaughn. Give me some of that, homie. Love that guy. I love this guy, too. Lefty Holman. Visalia, California. Got a horse called Maybach from Penthouse Rodeo. Little Maybach music, baby. 5-time NFR qualifier with some California at ya. Pretty paint and a set of pretty white boots underneath that kid that just continues to get better each and every time we showcase his talent. As we tabulate it up, 83 points for Lefty, 83. Seems like there's a car theme going on with the Penthouse crew. That horse's name was Maybach. Here comes Bugatti. Wyatt Laverne, the 19-year-old from Sulphur, Louisiana. Inside the Out Bucking Chute, America's Lip Pillow. Young man just won Claremore on a horse called Stacy's Mom. He was 88 in Killeen. Also won the Guyman Pioneer Day. He's been hot. 19-year-old is as cool as they come. Pulls his hat down, says, "Give me some of that." A little trouble early on. And you cannot get behind on a horse like that. Friends, as I mentioned, he's only 19 years old, so don't let 79 stop you from giving him a little bit of your love. Okay. You saw the 10-time world champion younger brother. Here's the 3-time world champion older brother, Ryder Wright. The $3 million man on a rematch. A horse from Three Hills called Bobby Shows. His brother Statler was 89 on this horse in St. Paul at the Cinches World's Toughest Rodeo. Let's see if Ryder, the Wrangler National Finals standout, who's number 10 in the world, can give us something to shout about on the horse from Maquoketa, Iowa. But old Bobby's leaning on the champ of the world's left leg. This young man won over 160 grand in Vegas to fall just short of his other younger brother, Statler, who would go on to win the world title. They get one more person in there, we're going to need a conference line. Ryder nods, and we're ready to go. Bobby Jones and Ryder Wright. So now the only question that has to be answered is, will one Wright brother beat the other? Will Ryder be able to topple his brother? No. He moves into second with an 88-point ride. Now Shorty Garrett, Eagle Butte, South Dakota, had a big payday in Houston, winning over $35,000. 2020 qualifier to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo on a National Finals horse that they were 91 on in Watford City from Smith, called Angel Cat. Some big numbers put up on this Bronc. As they try to bring that nose around to get the horse to stand at attention. Shorty's seen the horses that have already been out, and he knows any sort of mistake will land you on the ground. And if the number 13 man wants to go back to the National Finals Rodeo, he needs to continue to cash in at places just like Nashville. Come on, folks, let's get those hands clapping to the beat. Shorty can hear you. He can feel the energy. Let's make it all pay off. Don't let the name fool you. His name's Shorty, but he is talent. That is your number one man, 91 and a half. Wow. But it's not over yet. We got Gus Galliard's re-ride. One of the top 10 cowboys in the world. On a horse called Satin Sheet. Old school type Bronc. New school Bronc rider. Hoping the repeat can pay dividends. Tough one to try and twist. The re-ride, not what he wanted at 78. For the collegiate champ, 78 for Gus Galliard. But we just keep stacking them up. You got to watch the best saddle bronc ride of the weekend. It's
Cowboy Channel fans, I'm just here to tell you, you watched a pretty darn good saddle bronc riding tonight. Look, Ryder Wright and Darcy Rattle, they were both 88. Stetson Wright was 89 and a half. He had the lead for, a handful of bronc rides. There's Brody Crest down there at 7th with his 86 and a half. But holy cow, how about Shorty Garrett's 91 and a half on the State Smith bucking horse Angel Cat? The Eagle Butte, South Dakota is going to get him a big win. He's inside the top 15, barely, but this is going to jump him up inside the top 10. Let's get down to the winner's circle with Katie.
Man, what a day here for the final performance of the Music City Rodeo. We've just crowned our champion in the saddle bronc riding, Shorty Garrett on Angel Cat. What a ride for 91 and a half points. Tell me about it, jump for jump. It looked flawless.
That horse is really nice. Hardest part about her is drawing her. But she's a bucker, too. You don't want to stub your toe. Just when you think you got her figured out, she might leave you hanging. So want to tend to business in full 8 seconds, and we did our job, and luckily we broke the ice of the 90s, so hopefully we keep it up.
What a great ride it was. And we have a special treat for you. There's several celebrities in the crowd, and one was on the back of the bucking chutes. Theo Vaughn joins us now, and he's got a buckle he'd like to give you right now too, Shorty. Congratulations. And Theo, you looked awful comfortable on the back of the bucking chute.
I mean, it was wild. I've never been into anything. I like Animalia and stuff, and I've been at a zoo when there's lightning. And things get a little bit wild, but I've never been involved in anything like that. So it's incredible, man. That's amazing. What's the feeling that you want to have the most right before you go? Like, is it excitement? Is it peace? Like, what do you, in that moment, like, what's like the number one feeling you try to wait for?
So it's kind of a calm before the storm, but nothing's better than when somebody goes out before you and is 89.5 or 90 and you got to beat them, and it's like, okay, yeah, we're wound up. We're going now. So, yeah.
So like if there's a little bit of energy for it, like, and you ride that wave?
Absolutely.
Does it just feel like what? It feels competitive, like, all right, it's one-on-one right here?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we're all good buds in the locker room, but when it comes out here on the dance floor, we're all here to beat everybody. So.
Dude, that was awesome, bro. Thank you guys for just letting me be back there. I never got to see anything like that. I mean, I was at my sister's wedding, but and her husband, it wasn't, if things worked out how they did, but that was, next to that, it's probably the wildest thing I've been at.
I love it. Theo, it's so much fun to see you here. You get to do so many cool things with your podcast, but why did you decide a rodeo was something you wanted to take in tonight?
Well, my favorite rodeo is the Franklin Rodeo, and I got to go 2 years ago, and then just to see, like, how it brings people together. You can bring families here. Like, you can bring a little child here or a senior here, and it's kind of like a sport that is a big part of American heritage that kind of sometimes gets a little bit, like, unthought of, I think, on a larger stage. So, and that kind of stuff's important to me. So, and I came to this one last year and I had a great time. So just being able to be here, man, and see what you guys do, like farmers, ranchers, that type of community. That's like, such a huge part of our history. And like, I don't know, if I can be around it and it helps other people see it, then I feel blessed to be, I feel blessed to be welcome at it, to be honest with you.
So many celebrities on the back of the bucking chutes have come to watch you do what you love. What does that mean to you as a rodeo cowboy?
Oh, it's awesome, because, these guys are celebs to us, so for us to be celebs to them and have them on the back of the chutes cheering us on and hollering at us, it just pumps up your drive and you're ready to go. So.
I love it. You never know who you're going to find here at the Music City Rodeo, and I didn't know Theo was going to try to take my job, taking over that interview there, too.
You wait. Look, they're going to let the I'm a little too unattractive to be doing your job. Let me get a photo of you two, all right?
All right, congratulations for now. Theo's getting his photo, but for now we're sending it back to our Cowboy Channel studios.
My goodness, how good is it going to be? Look at the lineup, folks. There's 3 world champions in this field. Marcus Costa, of course, Riley Webb trying to reset the record books like he's done the past couple of years. He's the reigning and 3-time champ of the world. There's Shane Hanchy, a world champion as well. But Zach Youngblood, he's the guy really to beat right now. 17 flat on a pair of calves rope. And the thing is, he had a great slack competition. He won the first round, so he is definitely the man to beat him. Top 40 in the world standings for Zach. He needs to get a big win in Music City. Let's see if he can.
All right, Andrew. Let's keep the ball rolling. We've had nothing but a total night of champions. Quarterback throws a strike, but has to reflank the calf, costing him some precious time.
59-60.
No, this was not a sale at the supermarket.
No, I was playing hide go seek.
18-2.
59. There you are. I found you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I literally have not moved all night long.
And I was playing hide go seek. Yeah, that's great school stuff there.
Sorry.
Look at this thing. So, right before this show we started, and I love this about where we are in America, you said a prayer.
We did.
And I love that. We're going to keep on praying, and we don't care if you like it or not. But you said a prayer, and I need a little help. Would you say a prayer for me?
You need a prayer?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody bow your heads. I need you to pray for my hearing.
For your hearing.
Everybody in here, they're strengthened up. Let's go.
Okay. Folks, if you would, let's give a little strength to Robbie for his hearing.
Thank you. Amen.
Perfect. Amen. Did that help?
I don't know. My hearing ain't till Wednesday.
Corey Solomon, wrong kind of hearing.
Got him.
Corey Solomon, 10-time Wrangler National Finals qualifier and a $2 million man. He wears green because he loves taking everyone else's money. Corey, let's see if we can get some more of it tonight.
Come on, Corey.
10 and 2.
Riding on 10 and 2. Down, got my money on my mind. Lady. Where are you going? Hey, no. Right back. Sit down. We just got started. Okay. You know, it's so hard to have authority dressed like a clown.
I don't know who would give you authority.
I know. I can't even yell at my kids dressed like that. I'll say, y'all get out. I ain't got to listen to you. You're a clown.
You and my wife have the same Mary Kay lady.
Yes, we do. Yes. I do this a lot. I can put this on in the car.
You can do your makeup while driving?
I have many, many times.
A scary thought.
Yeah.
Zane Kilgus, now living in Stephenville, Texas, born and raised in Watsontown, Pennsylvania. First Frontier Circuit Finals champ, College National Finals standout. Little bounce, gather them up. Stop it at 12 and 6. 12 and 6. If you're looking for an after party, make sure you visit Luke Combs Category 10, the official after party of the Music City Rodeo.
That's where we went.
And a big thank you to the Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance with 29 locations to serve you, working on everything from quarterbacks to cowboys. The Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance.
Yep. They're good people. I had to go see them today because I was at Category 10 till about daylight this morning.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not again.
I had a hematoma oblongata.
What is that?
I don't know, but I've been watching Chicago Fire.
Oh, now you're an expert?
Yes, I'm a lieutenant now in the fire department.
In your dreams?
Yes.
Trip Brown.
They always get the hot chicks, the lieutenants do.
They, not you.
Kelly Severide.
Trip Brown of Kenansville, Florida. 20-year-old buckaroo. I don't know if he zooms on a Yamaha, but I would love to see him stunt like his daddy. Got to get the calf up. Now he can tie. Help out a Florida Cowboy. 12 and 6. Hey, Robbie, do you speak any other languages?
Yes, Southern English.
I didn't know that was its own dignified language.
Try to understand me sometimes. Ask Keith Knox from Silo Pro. He can't understand me wherever he's at.
The reason I asked, the next guy you're going to meet is from Brazil.
Oh, bing, chang, pum, cha.
That is not Portuguese.
Oh, that's one of them little old dogs.
No, that's...
That's one of them little dogs goes...
No, that sounds like a piney wood rooter.
Don't you talk that language in front of these nice people.
This is the 2017 champ of the world, Marcus Costa. From Ayrtama, Presidente, Brazil, the millionaire reaching out. Brindle cap underneath him. Watch the champion go.
one in Nashville is smaller than the other.
It is official at 8 and 6. That's your number 2 Cowboy.
Yeah, you were asking me about speaking other languages.
I did.
Okay, we got words in South Alabama called famunda yonder.
What is that?
Like, hey, run over and get that famunda yonder and bring it here.
I have no idea what you just said.
I said, go over there and get that particular item and bring it back to my presence.
Oh, I did understand that.
Famunda yonder. And if it ain't right here, it's over there.
I do know that one. Anthony Jordan from H-Town, USA. The southpaw. Ropes him left-handed, ties him right-handed. He's ambidextrous.
He's what? Hold on. What?
He's ambidextrous.
Well, let me tell you something. He's also...
Yes.
What was the word?
Ambidextrous.
Listen, we do not judge on people's religions in Nashville, Tennessee.
No. Ambidextrous means he could use either hand, Robbie.
Oh, my mom was that.
She was.
Especially with a fly swatter and a wire hanger. I thought you said ambidextrous.
No.
I'm Catholic.
Well, it doesn't matter what religion you are. If you watch rodeo, you know this next name. Riley Webb of Denton, Texas, the 3-time and reigning champion of the world. What have you done for me lately? One Corpus Christi, one Rodeo Houston again. And he comes in with 19 and 2 on 2. I can promise you our current leader, Cole Clemens, is watching the Cowboy channel right now because he wants to see what the number 1 man in the world is going to do. This year, when he won Rodeo Houston again, he broke the arena record inside Reliance Stadium by nearly a second. Let's see what Riley can do in Bridgestone Arena. Calf standing on a little bobble. And one mistake turns into a couple more. I can promise you 11 and 4 is not what he had planned for tonight.
Will you do that one more time for me, Hambone? That's the greatest rock and roll song ever.
And guys, you're an outstanding audience. Can you do one thing for me? Can you tell one of the greatest tie-down ropers that live on this planet, thank you for coming to Nashville to be with us? He is a class act in every sense of the word, and I am glad to call him my friend. Keep those positive times going. All right, Roy Lee. Mount Vernon, Arkansas. One Clarksville. Anybody here tonight from Clarksville, Tennessee?
Wow.
He won your rodeo. He's got a little extra cabbage on the back side of his collar. Depending on what part of the country you live in, that's called a mullet.
Oh, yeah.
If you live in the Magnolia State, it's called a Mississippi mudslide. Right here, it's a Tennessee waterfall.
Oh! Just a bit outside.
But in no time.
I used to date a woman had little hands, smelled like cabbage.
Was she part of the circus?
She was. She was.
Was she a leprechaun?
She's Catholic.
Oh.
I don't know all these religions.
You must have a guilty conscience. Everything's about religion with you.
I love God. I love God. I said it. I love Jesus. I love Dale Earnhardt. I love America. And I love Leonard Skinner. And if you don't like that, you can get in your Prius and get the hell out of here. I'm gone.
Well, here comes the 2013 champ of the world from Sulphur, Louisiana. 16 trips to the Wrangler Nashville Finals Rodeo consecutively for Shane Hanchey. The daddy, the husband of an NFR barrel racer. Cap meets him halfway. And the wrestling match is on. But Cap will get away. Friends, he just had a baby just a few days ago. So regardless of what happens here, his life just got a whole heck of a lot better. Let's say congratulations to Shane Hanchey on growing his family. We double-checked, it is Facebook official. Sticking with Louisiana and Zach Youngblood, a three-time NFR qualifier, comes in at 17 flat. "27-year-old needs some money." With an 8-1 and an 8-9 added together, the whole world is in front of him tonight. See that sorrel horse? Ears perked forward. Got a world champion by his side, coaching him along. Calf comes around. Keep going, Zach. And we'll finish at 11-2. 11-2. Just a hair longer than he needed to be. Overall, he will be in the top three. But if you were here Friday night, the championship goes to Cole Clemens. The young man from Okeechobee will be in the top spot, followed by the world champion Marcus Costa.
I'll be honest with you, there was a handful of guys tonight that made mistakes that don't normally make mistakes. Zach Youngblood just made one. Shane Hanchey doesn't make very many mistakes. Riley Webb definitely doesn't. He had some trouble tonight. So did Corey Solomon. But no one was better than Marcus Costa as far as on the night of what you just watched. He's going to get him some go-round money in this third round. He's also going to get second-place money in that average race. Cole Clemens, though, is going to be your champion. Look at that. Quite a bit ahead of the rest of the field. That's why Zach Youngblood was kind of the guy to talk about. If he could have tied a calf in, 8 or 9, pretty simple, like he would have won the average. But that's not going to be the case. The NFR qualifier, Cole Clemens, originally from Florida, he is going to be your champion in Music City. You're going to want to stick around because here in just a moment or two, we're going to get into bull riding, and that guy, the world champion from back 2 years ago, Josh Frost, we're getting ready for the bull riding. We'll see him in just a moment, but we got to get to the ladies first. Barrel racing contestants, that's a look at them. Mackenzie Mays is the returning champion of this rodeo. She was good in the first round. She's going to try to come back and see if she can't do it again. Brittany Posey-Tanazi was second in the first round. Alyssa Urbanik-Wade, Taylor Bays, they were both third and fourth in the first round. So as I told you at the beginning of the show tonight, you're seeing the best of the best in Nashville and Music City. Big chances for these ladies to do good in that average race after their first run. Let's see what they can do in their semifinals run tonight.
13:08. We saw it last night. One good turn. 2 down. We need one more. Come on, Chloe. 13:37. That is good. 13:37 puts her number 3 overall. Now Billy Harmon. Billy Harmon on that beautiful dappled up gray from Dublin, Texas. She needs a check and we want to get her one. There you go. Come on, Billy. Now, no. A stumble on the third. And 14:08. 14:08 for Miss Harmon. Thankfully, everybody's okay. Let's go way down south to Okeechobee, Florida, and Kristen Hanchey. Southeastern Circuit standout. And a horse trainer in her own right. Look how calm this horse is coming up the alleyway. Watch old Roney. Ears perking forward, finding the barrel. Now find your voice, help her out. 13:39. That will put her in the top 5. 13:39. Here's the number 23 lady in the world, M&M, Mackenzie Mays. She won over 20 grand at the National Western in Denver. Won Longview, Texas. Scroggins is where they send her mail. Keep kicking, Mackenzie. It's up. Now get wild. 13:25. She is number 2 overall. But we still got some good ones to go. Like Taylor Carver. Back to Georgia. One little money in round 1. But knocking over barrel 2 will cost her 5. And it will be 1876 with a penalty, 1876. But if you like good horse racing, then you need to pay attention. Because here comes Brittany Posey Tanazi, a 3-time world champion who was 17:09 in the Big Pen. She has a chance to change it all in our Coors Barrel Race. Watch as the lady that could be the second cowgirl to eclipse the $4 million mark graces our presence with her performance. Folks, bad things happen to good people, and nobody wanted that to happen to Brittany. But it's going to be in no time tonight. Come on, let's pick her up. She can still hear you in the alleyway. Thank you.
Don't panic, barrel racing fans. We're only halfway through. You saw the tractor coming in. They're going to smooth it out for the last few ladies yet to go. Our Cowboy Plus app is busy. We call it Rodeo on the Go. As always, it's busy, especially as we get geared up for this big summer rodeo run. Scan that QR code. If you haven't been a part of it yet, you need to be. CowboyPlus.com. That'll give you all the information as well. And that is the quickest way to do it. Let's get back in for the last half of the barrels.
Fort Blackmore, Virginia. The champ in Harrington, Delaware. Now it's a foot race. Whoop, whoop. Little ducking and diving at 14:71. 14:71. Braylon Juergens. Parker, South Dakota. 2 turns in. Come on, help her out. 13:37. Decatur, Texas's Kara Creeder, the Prairie Circuit Finals champ. Won a little money in round one. Love to double up. Beautiful black horse. Keep it up, Kara. Do it to us, cowgirl. 13:53. 13:53 for Double K. Stephen Mills, Alyssa Urbanek Wade was 17-18. A little wide around barrel number one. But a rough start on the second. No time for Alyssa. As we go now to San Angelo's Taylor Bays. 17-20 on her first one. The daughter of a bull rider who's number 34 in the world. She just won Helotes, won Seguin, Texas. Get him, Taylor. A little wide. And then she knocks over number 3. That'll cost her 5. It'll be 1977. So we go now to Hasley McKenzie from Muldrow, Oklahoma. Still chasing a 13:08. Here is Hasley. It's still up. Keep going. Giddy up, giddy up. 13:52. 13:52. All right, folks. You're going to meet a young lady who is one of the next generation talents. One of our junior barrel racers. Please welcome Miss Lexi Braddock. Welcome in the young lady as we inspire her to come back and do it as a pro. Knocking one down. Come on, lift up the youngster. We'll see you in the future, 1967. 1967 with a penalty. That means our Middle Tennessee Ford Dealers replay helps us pick up those Coors cans. It will be Carly Otero, followed by Mackenzie Mays, Alicia Broussard, and Chloe Gray.
You just heard your in-house announcer, Andy Seiler, telling you that Carly Otero is going to get the win. Of course, that was from yesterday's performance. They were all trying to beat her. Mackenzie Mays got close, the champion from a year ago. She's going to end up second this year at Music City. Oh, yeah, that's still plenty good money as well. I'm going to say Mackenzie Mays might like things in Nashville as far as the rodeo goes. Carly Otero, number 1, Mackenzie, number 2. We are about to find out. There's a look at the contestants that's going to be there. Of course, you've got TB3, the veteran. You've got Trey Kimsey. You've got Josh Frost, the world champion. Some great bulls on the lineup as well. Here's the other set of guys. There's the young Quinn Anderson, the Australian, part of our rookie crowd last year. Clayton Sellers is National Finals Rodeo. TJ Gray as well. I want to tell you, Stetson Wright and that bull Corn Palace, that is a really good bull because Tristan Mize just rode that bull to the lead of this rodeo just yesterday for 88 points. But Wasey Shallop, not sure if he's going to compete or not. He didn't compete in the bareback riding, but if he does get on that bull Diabolical, that bull bucked off John Crimber a couple of nights ago. That bull is outstanding. They don't ride him very often, so we'll see if Wasey competes in the bull riding. Let's get into our final event.
To Carthage, Mississippi, and the Landman. Oh, we got some orange flags on the ground. I believe they're going to say the Cowboy was fouled. You guys want to see him do it again?
Bunch of weirdos.
Why is that weird?
Because they want to see it again. He lived the first time.
Why do people go to NASCAR races?
Well, yeah, exactly. To see Spencer Boyd right over there. That's exactly why.
Would you love to be on his pit crew?
Yeah. That might be. Look at my Band-Aid. The bull that made this Bobo.
Robbie, let's be honest. Your life is a Band-Aid.
It is pretty much.
Here comes TB3. Trey Benton III. The 7-time NFR qualifier from Richards, Texas. Won the rodeo in Homestead, Florida. Veteran Cowboy who I would love to watch fill his pockets. We're chasing the 88 from last night with Tristan Mize. All right, TB3. Let's make some Music City magic.
Let's win one for the old guys right here, T. My favorite bull rider of all time because he's my age nearly.
He is not your age. He's a lot younger than you.
Well, he's close.
TB3's having a little trouble getting out on his bull. We're going to give him just a second, but I want to talk about a guy that's coming up here momentarily in the bull riding, and that is Stetson Wright. Oh, yeah. There's a reason he's one of our Cowboys to watch. Remember, he just won second in the saddle bronc riding earlier tonight. A year ago at this rodeo, he left here as the all-around champion. I know. No surprise there, but of course the world champ of this past season, he has got that great bull Corn Palace that I just told you about. They're already leading the rodeo on this bull, so Stetson can really do that. Let's get you back in now.
We found Bullet. It's a top 5 score, 1.5.
Woo. That is one angry Oreo blizzard.
Hold on, Robbie.
What?
We need to make sure everybody stays back from the fences.
Yes, please, do me a favor. This is very important. If you have any little children along the fence, back them up. If you have more than one child on the fence, figure out which one has the most potential. 10-4, go down. Uh-oh. This is like trying to get Whoopi Goldberg off of The View.
I didn't know people still watch that show.
Maybe they got her off of there. I don't care anymore. If you get your feelings hurt, before you write an email, think about it. It was a clown that hurt your feelings, okay? So shut up, America, and have fun.
Hold on. Start it over, buddy. This clown needs to be crapping. Come on, clap along. There we go. Colin Telford, NFR qualifier from Plant City, Florida. Watched him win Logandale. He's got a national finals bucking bull that has not been ridden since last July at the Ogden Pioneer Days. Come on, sing it if you know it. Come on. Oh, the young man slapped the bull before he fell down, so it is going to be a no score. No score for Cullen.
I thought there was a sniper in the open. What, are y'all booing about that? Well, quit being a bunch of wussies and boo. Do it again. It ain't gonna change anything, but it sure makes you feel better, doesn't it?
Sure does. Dakota Warkin of Wakarusa, Indiana. He's got maybe Robbie's favorite bull of all time. This is Painkiller. I believe Painkiller might be the reason you have a Band-Aid on your Coors barrel. As he nods and moves a few steps back.
Y'all want to see me move this barrel up closer? Well, make some noise!
What, are you bored?
No, I just moved the barrel up. Y'all want to see it again?
Robbie, that was 2 inches.
I know. This one scares me. I have a big boo-boo.
As he should.
We're fixing to have some fun right here. Back your little kids up off the fence, please.
Last time they rode this bull, they were 88 in Huntsville. The 29-year-old. The 29-year-old. And a Great Lakes Circuit Finals qualifier needs a little road money.
Hey, we're giving Dakota just a minute to get things set there. I just want to give a shout out to the bullfighters. My gosh, how good are these guys? There's a ton of them that are really, really good, but my Dusty Tuckness and Cody Webster are just unbelievable. Bull Power versus the bullfighters. Of course, this is just video from last night in Music City, so that's pretty cool stuff to watch right there. Those guys do a tremendous job. Let's get you back in.
Let the action come your way. Robbie?
He didn't want none of that this time, did he?
Listen, the black tips on that bull's horns are not natural.
No.
That is paint from your barrel the last time he rolled you through Bridgestone Arena.
You got that right. That thing's got a 730 credit score with them horns. Lord, I'm glad that's over. I was trying to be all cool because my girlfriend's here, but that scared me. He had a 160 Boone Crockett. Let's go get some more. What do you say?
Trace Scarlevine, White Cloud, Michigan. Got a cool rodeo bull underneath him called Gunsmoke. Smith Pro Rodeos Bucking Bull. Boot Barn Bucket Chute. Still chasing the 88 from Tristan Mines one night ago. Maybe he didn't like the song. Come on, Michigan. Folks, watch this replay because this cowboy is going to get a serious funny feeling, and it's going to come with the price of the fees he paid. But watch how high he gets in the air right here. Wow.
He was higher than Snoop Dogg at the halftime show. Here we go. All right, we need a little noise right here. We need to ride one. Let's go.
I think we can do it with America's Lip Pillow and Trey Kimsey. Strong City, Oklahoma. The champ at Fort Worth on a young bull from the Smith Company called Roughneck. Easy, youngin'. We get the bull settled down for a man that comes from a historic rodeo family. The son of a barrel man, the brother of a world champ.
A legendary barrel man, the man. Ted, we love you.
Come on, Trey. Oh, the bull set him up. As our bullfighters get to have a little fun. Folks, how about you give it up for those two gentlemen, Cody Webster and Dusty Tuckness, two of the very best to do it. Now the re-ride opportunity for 18-year-old Aiden Fortune. The bull he is riding from Harper and Morgan is called Pickle. Don't get bucked off the Pickle.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I saw how long he rode. We got to do it. It's a Nashville tradition. Y'all know how long he rode? He went diving. He went. He rode on a bull named Pickle. Yeah, that was it. Thank you, Nashville. I've been dreaming about that. Last year, Tim McGraw was sitting up there when we did that. Remember that? That was cool. All right, we're going to ride one, I promise. If we don't,
I think you're right. We got a great shot with an Aussie, Quinn Anderson of Kamala, Queensland, Australia. Bogeyman the bull. I would say Boogeyman, but that means there's two O's. I see Bogeyman, which means this bull's a terrible golfer.
That's what they call me, and I never understood why till right now.
Quinn's number 11 in the world. One rodeo Austin. The Extreme Bulls in London. Coming off his first trip to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo.
Let's go. Come on, everybody, up top.
Come on, it's a slow clap. Feel your way through it. Coors bucket shoot. No joke.
Do you have Freebird? We may need it.
That bull's going to turn into a water buffalo if we take any longer. Come on, Ozzy! Sit up, make it happen. The top three ride, 85 points.
Told y'all. I knowed it. I knowed it.
You knowed it?
I knowed it.
You so smart. Robbie, you is smart. You're smart, kind, and important. And you wear a very strange hat.
It is. I know. I have to throw it every once in a while because I'm fat and I can't get there.
Okay.
I'll throw it on
this
this
is one of my favorite bulls. It's one of the toughest bulls to ride, but has one of the coolest names.
What?
So Trey Benton III has a re-ride opportunity on a national finals bucking bull from Smith Pro Rodeo called Dream On.
I know. Nobody knows.
But let me tell you something. If he rides this bull, his dreams of being a champion can be a serious reality. One of the toughest bulls in all of professional rodeo. If he makes the 8-second whistle, that 88 is in trouble. A Texas man on a Texas bull. Come on, folks, don't let us down. There you go. Nod your head.
He had a little spin divot. What's that? Hey, let me tell you something. That guy right there don't fall off nothing like that.
No, he doesn't.
That sucker bucks right there. All kidding aside, they ain't playing. I bet his phones rang 3 times in the last 4 seconds.
That's probably true.
I'm going to tell you. All right. We did it a minute ago with a lot of cheering and carrying on. Foolery and shenanigans. Say shenanigans one more time.
We can do it with a world champion named Josh Frost.
Let's help him, Nashville.
The Brindle Bull called T-Bone. They average 88 when they ride him. Friends, that's a $2 million bull rider and a man that has battled some injuries, but he's on his way back. Let the 2024 champ of the world know we are thankful he came to be with us here in Music City. Regular Joe. That's the bull. Out bucket shoot. And a 2-time NFR qualifier who in 10 days at the National Finals Rodeo won $350,000 last year. TJ Gray of Derry, Oregon. Young bull from Corcos. And an up-and-coming star from the great Northwest. He actually rides with his hand backwards. That's right. You see, he faces his hand in the opposite direction of 99.9% of all the other bull riders.
That's the Greek Orthodox way to do that.
It is. The only other man I know that does that is Trevor Rice.
Yeah, and he wins too.
Yes, he does.
Come on, TJ, let's put one on them. Let's light this place up.
They're ready for it. They are simmering on top of the stove. Let's try and blow the lid off. I'm not worried about his bull riding form, but I am worried about his escape tactics. That is hazardous to your health if you continue to sit under bulls like that. Folks, he's going to walk out of here because of our bullfighters. Give him one more round of applause for saving the life of TJ Gray. I know. Don't do that. If you want to be a bull rider, don't do what TJ Gray just did.
Right. Hey, kids, try this at home.
Get out of the way. But thankfully, he's okay. Rifle Colorado's Colton Fritzland. 2020 Rookie of the Year. 2020 NFR Champion. And a Corco bull called White Resistol. Noah Lee was 91 on this bull in Los Fresnos. See if the Cowboy from the Centennial State has what it takes to unseat Tristan Mize. Keep after it, Colton. Stay in the middle. He doesn't need to hear me. Nashville, you talk to Colton. Top 2 score, 86 points. Now it's Huntsville, Texas, and the number 10 man in the world, 21-year-old Bryce Jensen. My apologies, Fruitland Park's Clayton Sellers. Gorko Bull called wrong Gina. The no score for the Florida man. Can I just say, that bull is fat. I mean, you were talking about buck gerbils. That bull, yeah. I mean, he's got a backside on him like a herd sire. That is for show.
Now, you're going to hurt his feelings.
Why?
He identifies as skinny. He's trans slender. You've got more male.
And a brand new Band-Aid.
That's it. Are y'all having fun? By God, I am. Best rodeo in America right here, buddy. Hold
now
on.
It's Bryce Jensen, the Texas Circuit Finals champ, the winner in Waco, coming off his first trip to the National Finals. Got a young bull called Redneck from Harper and Morgan.
What do you need? What was it you said?
I said the bull's name is Redneck.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No.
Oh. Everybody makes fun of a redneck till you need a set of jumper cables, don't they?
What is it you say about being a redneck?
I said everybody needs a set of jumper. I screwed that all up. Let me back that up. What?
You always say you identify as a redneck because I are one.
I are one. That's right. I forgot. I'm tired. We bucked 133 bulls. I'm old.
Bryce Jensen.
Come on, Bryce. Put it on it, buddy.
He sits number 10 in the pro rodeo world standing. Redneck. Come on out. Bull got him with a chin jump. Forget the curve, Ricky. Give him the heater. I got to call you back. I got a guy on the other line talking about some white walls.
Yeah. I'm going to need about $45,000 in a new car. Kenny. No, we're going to give you $250. Okay. Kenny
All right.
Powers.
You heard the beat drop. Come on, let's go.
Come on. Come on.
You know it, and we do too. Here it comes. Wacy Shala.
Oh, boy.
A three-time NFR qualifier and the youngest millionaire in the history of professional rodeo. He's got a national finals bucking bull called Diabolical that has only been ridden 3 times. Come on, Wacy. We know you can do it. There is no doubt in our mind. The energy and enthusiasm awaits you. Entertain us.
Folks, as you can tell, Wacy Shala just took a couple of shots right there. We're going to let the sports medicine team take a look at him, folks. We're going to give them plenty of time. While they do that, we're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be back with more from Music City in just a moment.
As Stetson makes his final wrap. He has no peers. He is one of the very best in the business. And now he gets a chance to show you why. Friends, the clock says a champ of the world. It is a top 2 ride for the boy.
Stetson Wright does that almost every time he nods his head. He puts himself either in the winner's circle or right up there at the top. There's a look at it. He's going to split second place money to Music City Rodeo, not only in the bull riding, but of course he did that also in the saddle bronc riding. 1 second, the bronc riding earlier tonight. So another good time for him in Music City. Hey, Katie Lucas, real quick, got us an update on Wasey Shala. Let's get to Kate.
Well, rodeo fans out there, of course, saw Wasey Shala injured in the arena. Nothing that we ever want to see for our rodeo athletes. Not much of an update at this time. They sent him right on to the hospital, the sports medicine team on site here to evaluate him right away. Many of the team are sports medicine that we see across the country helping our rodeo athletes. So we know he is in good hands. We will continue to update as we find more out about the situation. But as of right now, they have sent Wasey Shala on for further assessment.
Thank you, Katie, for that. And as I mentioned, if you could tune in to Western Sports Roundup next week, we'll try to have some updates for you as soon as we know anything. Folks, that is going to wrap it up for the second edition of the Music City Rodeo in Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, it was some good stuff. We hope you've enjoyed watching it here over the last 3 days. If you missed any of it, check it out on our Cowboy Plus app. That is going to wrap it up for Nashville. Stay with us, fans. We're going horse racing now. Big night in Oklahoma at Remington Park. I'm Ty McClary. Thanks for watching, everybody.